Oh shit, I didn't see you. Come in, baby, come in, quick! Welcome back, my YouTube Jedis, and welcome back to the show. Today we're going to finish this Ovation Custom Legend guitar up, and I meant to have it done by now. Today's Monday. I was going to ship it today, but I got the thing set up over the weekend, had the action stuff set, and I let it set 24 hours, checked the action again, and it had actually changed. Set it again, let it set another 24 hours, checked it again, it changed again, set it again, waited another 48 hours and checked it, and it never changed anymore. So it seems to be holding its own now. I knew it would do that. I mean, it's had strings off of it and no string stress now for a couple of 3 weeks or something. So I knew it was going to do that. I expected that. I over tightened the truss rod, put some back bow into it, so if I had to loosen it, you know, I can do that under string tension. Saves me from loosening all the strings and tightening the rod and then tuning it all back up and stuff. It's just easier to put over back bow into it, then put strings on, tune it up to tension, and if you need to adjust the truss rod, usually you have to loosen it, and you can do that under string tension. So that's what I did. And I did a whole bunch of stuff off camera. Right now we have a couple problems, a couple of little minor problems. They're not major. I'm tired, man. I'm sick again. Can't think, baby. A couple of little minor problems. I'm going to explain them to you and show them to you. They're really nothing to worry about, but it does change the way I usually set guitars up. I have to set this one up a little bit different because of the problem the guitar has. Anyways, I'm going to bring you over here. We're going to check nut action and neck relief, which there is none, and string action, and I'll explain to you about what all's going on. I also want to show you the intonation on this thing is unbelievable, so stay tuned for that. Are we on? Yes, I think we are. Alright, let's check the nut action first. I'm up to pitch. As you can hear there, we're up to pitch. So check the nut action. I have 18 thousandths worth feelers gauge here, and we just check that first string. It just goes under there, and that is all, man. 6th string rather. Now I've already did this. I did this off camera. You know, like I say, we got to save some time, man. I'm getting backed up on guitars again. I had to move quick, so you know I can't move very fast making videos. So I didn't film very much, and I didn't film any of this stuff. I set the nut action at 18 thousandths all the way across. Here it should be, you should be able to see here, it's just perfect, man. Same with every string. That one might be a little bit tight, that 3rd string. And the 4th one might be a little bit tight. Let me try from this side. Well, that's a little bit better. That's probably closer to 16. So we're set 16 to 18 thousandths on the nut or 1st fret action. Now, it was very high. It was very high. I didn't even measure it. It was so high. So that's gonna chord a lot better. Okay, neck relief. I'm gonna come down here to the 15th fret instead of the 17th because the truss rod, there's a hole there in some wood, and the truss rod's actually way up in here, the end of it, the adjusting nut. So I'm going to note the 15th fret, come down here to the 7th, and we're not going to have, I need a 12 here. It's going to be way less than the 12 actually. Let's go with, let's try a 7. I don't think we're going to have any neck relief, and I'll explain why in a minute. 7th fret, well, yeah, we do have a little bit. It's not 7 though. It's less than that. See, that won't go under there. I mean, I could make it go, but it lifts the string. Same there. Okay, give me see what we have less than 7. There's a 6. Here's a 5. Very little bit of neck relief. Now, if you want more neck relief, all the owner has to do is stick a wrench in here and loosen the truss rod about 1/8 of a turn, to get more neck relief. That will also raise the action. And this is a 5, and it goes under there quite nicely. That's perfect, man, on that side. Let's see what this side says. Hope YouTube doesn't kick me out for having music, TV music in the background. That's perfect right there. You can see it just slides under there, and that's all. It's perfect, man. So the neck relief is 5 thousandths. Now, the reason that is because this is the problem I was talking about. I couldn't see it until I got strings on it. These strings are in a perfectly straight parallel line, and I couldn't see this fall away. The guitar's got a lot of fall away. And what happened was, when I don't know how well you can see, when these cracks presented themselves, the bridge, it didn't come unglued, but this whole surface lifted up. The bridge lifted up, and it actually pulled forward a little bit because of the cracks. And when it lifted up, you know, something somewhere in the top has got to adjust for that. It's like being dried out. So when this came up, this area in here had to go down. This area right in here, it had to go down to compensate for this area coming up. I mean, you know, when the top part of the top moves that much, enough to crack it, it's got to compensate somewhere else and move too, you know. And it did right here in this area. So we have a great amount of fall away, and it actually starts about the 12th fret here. It starts to fall away right there. I can put a straight edge on here, and if you can hear that, I can actually rock the straight edge. So there's actually some back bow. Now that's from the 1st fret to the last one. That's well beyond the 12th and 14th fret where the fall away is. You know, up here, you see I can't rock it so much. But if I come back here, I can rock it a little bit. And that's because of that fall away from the 12th, 13th, 14th fret down. All of this area from, you know, from the 12th or 14th fret down to the end of the fretboard is fall away. It's sunk down in there. That might eventually straighten out now that all of this is secure. I don't know. It probably will over time. I want to show you, let me get the camera set up. I want to show you the intonation. I worked some back here on the saddles and filed them down a little bit to get the action down lower because there's no adjustment here. And so I figured, you know, if I'm going to file the saddles to get the action down, I might as well do the intonation while I'm doing the saddles. So let me get honed in here on the tuner, and I'll show you the intonation on this jewel. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so like I say, we're up to standard tuning. So check this out. Here's the 1st string open. Harmonic at the 12th fret. And noted at the 12th fret. Dead on, man. It's perfect. 2nd string open. Harmonic 12th fret. And noted 12th fret. And it's perfect. 3rd string open. This tuner's fluctuating a little bit. Now that's showing a tiny bit low, favoring it. Here's the harmonic. Here's the note, noted. You can't get any better than that on an acoustic guitar. 4th string open. 4th string harmonic, 12th fret. 4th string noted, 12th fret. 5th string open. 5th string harmonic. And 5th string noted. And it's all over the place. There we go. 6-string open, 6-string harmonic, 6-string noted. It's fluctuating, but it's dead on the money. Here's the harmonic. And here's noted. So you can see it's very close. Okay, we're still up to pitch. I just want to show you, this is the back of the, that's the back strap pin lock, and up to pitch. I wanted to show you this up very close. The crack, it's really hard to show this, man. The crack is closed up, as you can see across there. It's really hard to make this show up on video, but there's no crack, hardly any crack at all there. I had to sand that, and that kind of looked kind of rough on the back of it right here because of those, because it's so, you know, it's not smooth. It's like a rough finish. But there, I think you can see that there is no crack there anymore. The crack is securely together. I got my macro lens on. I got to hold very still with that lens to show you up this close. But come on, man. There you can see the entire crack. It's closed up quite beautifully. You got to really look at that thing because it's hard to tell. See here, that crack is the glue joint, and it did come loose there. But now down here, it came loose under the glue joint, like over in here. The glue joint is right where the binding meets the plastic, okay? That's where Ovation's glue joint is. There the binding's even crooked. And there the binding. That's all factory right there. The binding didn't match up with the back. And that's all factory. Yeah, I mean, it came from the factory that way. The binding's not, it's not the same width all the way around the entire guitar body, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But, there you can see the crack is closed. There's no more gaping crack back here like there was. Man, that macro lens is hard to hold still, but I want to thank you guys for it. Hold on. Now, let me show you the front. Still under string tension. The cracks there, you can see how they turned out. They still could stand a little bit of buffing. But at least under string tension, there's the back crack again. You shouldn't see any separation at all there now. Holding quite well, and these cracks are holding very well too, as you can see. Get the light in them, maybe you can see them a little bit better. But yeah, I could spend a little more time on those cracks probably, but I imagine the owner wants his guitar back, and you don't know how perfect he wants to be with that. I told him you'd still be able to see the cracks, but you know, remember how you could catch your fingernails on them before? Check that out. There's no fingernail catching anywhere now. You know, you can still feel them a little bit, but nothing like before. And they are holding under string tension. Now I want to check the string action here real quick for you. And it's a little high. But there's plenty of saddle, well, not plenty, but there's some saddle. I left some back here. If the owner wants the action any lower, all he's got to do is file these saddles down, and it will lower. You know, you can go probably, I'm guessing 1/8 of an inch more. You could lower them. Right now we are set on the high E side at the 12th fret at 5/64. Now, like I say, it's a little bit high down that far down, and 6/64 on the low E side, on the bass string, the bass E. But if you come back only 2 frets, let's come back to the 10th fret. The action is 4/64 there, and 3/64. It drops off that much from the 10th fret to the 12th fret. That's where that fall away starts, and it continues on rapidly, man, from the 12th fret to the end of the fretboard. And like I say, it's because all of this area is sunk down in, because something had to give when all this lifted up. It had to, you know, compensate somewhere for that. It did right here. And, you know, we got to keep in mind this back here came loose, and that lifted up, and the top had to react to that some way. And the way it did it was suck this area here down in. And that's why we have that much fall away. Now, keep it humidified, well humidified over time. It might fix itself, you know, it may not. You know, it shouldn't ever get any worse, but, you know, it may not get any better, but it could get better by itself. Keeping it properly humidified. 5/64 at the 12th fret, and 6/64 at the 12th fret on the bass side. 5/64 and 6/64. That's not all that bad, really. But, you know, you could have it, you could stand it a lot lower than that, especially on that type of guitar. Anyways, what's left? Nothing left to do but listen to it. And I'm going to find me a pick here somewhere, and I'll try to play it a little bit. My hands is really screwed up. I haven't been practicing, but I'll try to at least show you what it sounds like, let you hear her voice. Hold on. You might be able to see this fall away. Let me see if I can. Oh man, I can't tell if you can see it or not. It starts about right here where my thumb is, and if you can see the rest of the neck, how flat it is compared to from here down to the end of the fretboard. I don't know. I don't know if the camera's getting that or not. I can't see it good enough. But from here down, this all falls downhill, falls away. And you can see how high the action. You can look up here how low the action is. See that? As compared to, it's even low right in there. But when you get down in here, it starts to get high very quickly. If you can see that. If you can see it and concentrate on it. Can you see them? screwed up. I can't play this. I never could play elixir strings. I just can't get used to them. But there you can hear a little bit of what it sounds like. I can't play it for shit. The thing plays really easy until you get down about the 13th or 14th fret, and it's still not that hard really. Now you get down in here, it starts getting a little bit manly to chord, but it don't discord. Definitely got that Ovation sound. Like I say, I can't play it, my hands are all screwed up, but I got this horrible cold, man. I just feel like dog shit. But I wanted to show you what the things sound like, because it's going to go home real soon now. I can't play it, but hopefully that's enough to show you what it sounds like. It's definitely got that Ovation sound. And, you know, the thing chord's really nice. Like I say, my hands are screwed up, man. You know, I couldn't play it if it played itself and just had a play button. Probably wouldn't be able to make, you know, easy for me to play. But I'm working on that. Anyways, thanks, guys, for staying with me through this entire series. I know it's been kind of a long one. And she's going to go home to her rightful owner now. I want to keep it a couple days and watch it and stuff, and watch this back here, make sure it doesn't separate anymore. The top and the cracks look good. And stay tuned. I've got a couple more guitars in the mail right now. They're here already. And I'm going to do another guitar unboxing in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. You won't want to miss out on it. It's projects to come. Still got the harmony. That's either a harmony guitar with a K neck or a K guitar with a harmony neck. I can't remember. I'll have to get with the owner or get the guitar out and just see what it is. Showed it to you before in the viewer mail when it first arrived. It's up next. Stay tuned for that. After it, then we're going to start on one of these two. I'm not going to tell you which one yet, but stay tuned for the unboxing for those two. You won't want to miss them. Those are both great guitars too, and you'll want to see those, I think. Need a little tender loving care, and we're going to give them that. Right now, I'm going to go give my head some tender loving care and try to clear up some of this cold, man. I can't believe I got it again, but it's no wonder with the weather we've been having. Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers to you. And thanks to all you new subscribers and old ones alike. A lot of times I forget to thank you guys for hanging around. Means a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Cheers to you. And I'll see you on a video soon to come. Cheers. With water.